Intentional bugs. This was the theme of the Wowie Jam 2.0, hosted by Jonas Tyroller. Once again, talented people from all around the world gathered to create a game within 72 hours. And the community did not let down. I asked everyone interested to submit the games to me, and here I present the best games from the Wowie Jam. Welcome to Believe in Gamedev, a channel about making better games today. Many of the 300 submitted games came from young developers. To offer them the same chance to share the spotlight, there is a starter category. Here are the best games created by people who just started out on their game dev journey. The bug created by Feint could be considered to be a reflection of the game dev journey itself and its attached obstacles. It lets you play as the bug D. Well, playing might be a bit overstated, as the game isn't finished, or so it tells you at least. Soon you will find intentional bugs left behind and use those to your advantage to lead D to victory. Another first time submission comes from Starby in the form of Blush Blush. In this underwater setting, we take control over a little fish. As we let our fish continuously grow, the difficulty grows alike and proves to be quite a challenge for our fishy friend. But sooner or later you will die. Next up we have Bugbot by LHL. You will have to cleverly manipulate the checkpoint system of the game to solve the tasks in your way. As a first time jam entry, it stood out through its visuals and audio, as well for the puzzles it provides. Being employed at an app developer company, we are tasked to get rid of all the bugs in the app. This is the premise of Snaplow's game, The Worst Intentions. To complete your mission, you will need to move quickly to not get lost in the spaghetti code of the game and to avoid the many threats you will face. In Testline from Gamedev Games, we are put in control of the name-giving creature. We soon make our way through the first facility, as we soon learn there are more things hidden from us. We now exploit the bugs we acquire to uncover the undeveloped parts of the game. This concludes our starter category, and we'll get right into the top 10 games from the jam. Kicking off the list is Snail's Nightmare by Ambient Melancholy. The snail we play finds itself in another dimension where it now needs to survive. Luckily, there are power-ups and collectibles to help us. Paying homage to the Jam host's game, Will You Snail, the developer stated that the focus lies within the gameplay, feeling and atmosphere at which the game excels most at. Devilin from Spain presents us the 9th spot on our list, Unfinished Game. In contrast to what its title states, the game offers a great gaming experience. We need to platform through various stages and press the right buttons, all while staying away from the ever-chasing bugs. It even comes along with a speedrun mode, and with its charming characters and writing, it secured this place on the list. Following the tradition of unfinished games is Exit If You Can by Moki Games. Unfortunately, the game seems to be corrupted and the visuals don't align with the actual layouts, so we need to find other ways to reach the exit. For everybody interested in puzzles, this short but well-crafted experience is for you. 1-bit, 2-bit, 3-bit 4 secured the 6th place on the list. The platformer made by just a small boy isn't allowing us to jump, but therefore we have the ability to levitate towards the block beneath us. With this trick up our sleeves, we make use of the environment to uncover secret parts of the world. The developer said a lot of time went into the polishing of the game, which seemed to pay off. At first glance, Book of Bugs seems to be a bugged version of Pong, but there's more to it. In this entry submitted by Orange Fries, we need to put our pedal to the test and fight enemies. Once we gather enough experience, we can choose a bug. Not only does it make you stronger, but new enemies spawn as well. Rinse and repeat until you collect them all. The game comes with a nice and coherent art style and offers lots of satisfying feedback for the player. Creation Labs from Brazil made the back end. In many platformers we encounter hard challenges to overcome. This one is no different, but the way we go about it is. When the player touches a magical power-up, you get access to the game's back-end. You then can change numbers and values as you desire to help you on your journey to rescue the princess. On place number 4 we find White Rectangles by Fatboy. What starts out as a simple platformer turns out to be a time loop in which we are trapped. In our undertaking to escape, we create lots of bugs, which each make the level glitch and more unstable. It gets progressively harder and new mechanics are introduced. In combination with its effects and music, it will make up for a great time. Stepping onto the podium is the mind-twisting Graph by Shadowbox. In this portal-inspired puzzler, one bug is enough to solve the levels ahead of us. As you find out, gravity is in our control, therefore you can move boxes and stairs as you wish to. You will need to get creative with your new ability if you want to solve all the stages of the game. For the silver medalist, we have No Clip by Ben Gamedev. As a matter of fact, the world of No Clip seems to be missing some colliders. Searching through hallways, we encounter oddly behaving walls we can pass through. Walls aren't the only objects passable, and as the game gets more and more obscure, we find ourselves moving between objects of all kinds. The entry reminds of titles like the Stanley Parable, with matching twists and environments. The Wowie Jam saw many entries, and those that almost got into this list are included in our honorable mentions. Chamber Unknown by Future Vlad. Playing as a bug, our goal is to destroy the game itself. The Devil's Glitch by Chinju used the theme for its narrative with a beautiful Game Boy aesthetic. Virus by Feline Friendly. Spawn bugs and destroy as many computers as possible. Outer Bounds by Watermelon. Disable and enable collisions to get the momentum you need to complete the game. With these games mentioned, we now come to our number 1 spot. Created by Prox, we have Wall Clip. This submission is a fast-paced single-button platformer. With our player block we exploit a glitch that lets us smash through walls. In order to do so, we first need to build up enough momentum. Easier said than done. While speeding up we need to avoid all kinds of deadly obstacles. The game offers a fun experience and even has a hardcore mode. What lets this game exceed is the amount of polish within its camera shakes, freezes, filters and sounds. A well-made game worth your time. Playing your entries was a lot of fun and I invite you to do so by yourself. Rating is still on until the 26th of January. For more content about game dev and jams, subscribe to this channel, and until the next video I wish you a wonderful day and take care.